Hey everyone, welcome back to Warhammer Quest. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So we have a couple options here for our first kind of real mission. We just did a little spider fight in the last one. So it looks like we have, I think, a side quest in the Rescue the Herbalist. And then we had one that we kind of found by going into the city when we checked into it, which was the Miserable Minstrel, which does have a recommended level, whereas this one doesn't. So I'm assuming this is potentially easier. It just says Orcs and Goblins. Hopefully more Goblins. Let's go ahead and jump in and do that one, I guess. So we'll travel on over. Select our warriors. Oh, we can't actually pick everybody else. I was wondering, we have all these other people, and I wonder if we have to do certain missions or they don't unlock until we do certain things. I haven't seen anything that's told me that like I have to do certain stuff in order to unlock them. It does mean that these guys are going to get way more XP. I would assume it's probably once we get to certain regions, but they do start off as level 1 no matter what. So yeah, we're just going to lock everybody in. Yeah, I can't click. Oh, maybe I can. I can actually pick these guys. Why can I pick you? I guess I just have to deselect people and then I can select anyone I want. Alright, never mind. So I think I can pick anybody that I want to. So I think we'll take some different people. I would like maybe a Witch Hunter might be fun, or the Shadow Warrior. I feel like some of them might be better against certain enemies as well. So, I do want to keep you. My mage actually did way more killing anybody else and actually got a good amount of XP, so I'm kind of tempted to bring him as well. I mean, just kind of probably very similar to this class, I would assume. Interesting, interesting. So we kind of would want another tank. We do have a couple options here. We've got the Warrior Priest, we've got our Ogre. We've got the Dwarf Troll Slayer as well. We could do like a multiple Dwarf run. Might be kind of fun. And then let's stick with two of the people, actually three of the people we had before. We'll just swap out one, just to do something different. I have a couple dwarves. We could do a couple dwarves, a couple elves, but I feel like that would irritate our dwarf companions here. Just to get a little bit more XP spreading to some other people, we'll give this a try and see. Since we're fighting orcs and goblins, I feel like dwarves are going to be the ones who are going to want to do some killing. Rescue the Herbalist. So we'll take a look at everybody and then we'll jump on in. So let us see. So we have our same, mostly same characters. So we have, of course, Ungrim, who was a Dwarf Ironbreaker. We read through all this last time. No gear we want to swap out. I think everything's good for you. Actually, we should probably look at our special things as well. So his, nothing. Her, able to dodge attacks. It's a chance to dodge a blow, so it causes no damage. Doesn't tell me what that percentage is. Your passive is just our spells, so we do have some healing there. Your passive, when the Troll Slayer critically hits a monster, he cleaves through the monster's defenses with ease. For that blow, the Troll Slayer causes an additional 4 to 6 damage depending on his battle level. Okay. Check our gear, and then we'll look at our Troll Slayer. It's got this weird, like, move, but you can also kind of click. It's a little bit weird about some of the stuff, so I just want to double check. I think we had everything set for all of you. I don't remember what this one did. Just extra health. Alright, you don't have anything special. You've got a two-handed weapon, 1 to 6, chance to slam, +1 strength. 1 to 6, chance to slam, so this is slightly better. We've got some bandages on him. We still have our bandages on everybody else. We should still have on our mage. Yeah, we've got the Finger of Death scroll that we had before. So we'll take a look at Duraz Grobby Smasher. So Duraz. Dwarves are a proud race who do not cope well with failure, such as a loss of wealth, stature, the ability to uphold a promise or satisfy a grudge. If any of these things come to pass, there's only one path left to a dwarf. He will shun his armor, dye his hair, coat it in grease, Grab the ancestral axe and walk into the wilderness in search of death. For this cannot be any miserable death. They must seek it by fighting and killing monsters. The larger the creature they can slay, the more they can atone for past shame. Of course, a skilled warrior with such an outlook is bound to be a useful member in any group of adventurers. Very high strength. So yeah, I'm not sure how some of these stats work. So movement is tile-based. I'm not sure how the weapon skill compared to weapon skill works. If it's how many dice we roll, if it's a comparison with 50% on a d6 being kind of the default if they match. Kind of basing that on like Warhammer Fantasy and 40k and stuff. I'm not sure if that's how it works or if it's something different. If I had to guess, I would think that's right, but we've had so many misses with some of our attacks in the last run that I kind of wonder if that's not correct. And like it might be a certain, like, could be a number of dice potentially that we roll to try to get certain results for. But then I'm not sure how strength versus toughness would work. But anyway, so we have Durez. We've got a couple ways out down here. So we've got our daggers. We've got the Finger of Death Scroll. We've seen that before. For spells, we have the same. So the Shadow Daggers, the Shadow Bolt, which does some good area effect, Healing Mist, and Defense of Gods is what? When activated, the warrior is able to ignore all incoming damage for the remainder of the turn. Oh, right. We got the... that was the prayer that we got. I forgot that we did that. So we went and prayed at the town we went to. Okay. And yeah, it looks like we did heal up from the last mission, so we're fine on that front. So you have 16 health, as opposed to your 11. He's got, like, you shouldn't have any armor on. I don't know what... Why do you have armor? He's just naturally that tough, I guess. So this is actually your toughness, I think. So your gear, do I even have any defensive gear? Do I have armor or anything? I don't think so. I think it's just offensive stuff and utilities, right? We've got the extra health here, but it's not extra toughness. Yeah, there's no armor. It seems like it's all just weaponry. So our toughness is based on our class, basically. All right, well, let's go take a look. Pop the room. Skeletons. This is supposed to be orcs and goblins. What the heck? Skeleton militia, skeleton archers. There's one right there. We've got a new page here for skeleton militia. Skeletons form a martial slice of a vampire or necromancer's forces. They will have once been soldiers or warriors, and so are armed with corroded swords, rusting bucklers, and other weapons lost to antiquity. Am I doing the right mission? I felt like we clicked on the other one. Am I... My current mission. Got some odd stuff that's popped up here from all our different people. There are some things we could check out that might actually explain somewhere in here how some of the stats work. I wonder. No extra tips. Fine. Be that way. All right. Well, do we want to go in? The other one's way in the back. Yeah, let's try to make a bit of an opening here so we can try to get through. Go for a chop. Death blow? Death blow triggered. What is death blow? Sometimes a warrior will kill an enemy with a single ferocious blow called a death blow. The warrior gains a rush of adrenaline when this happens, causing them to automatically attack an enemy adjacent to the previous target. This additional attack may also be a death blow. So yeah, it makes me wonder if that's like on a d6 or something for an attack. I wish it would explain the dice aspect of it, because this was based on an actual board game, but we missed the additional attack there, which is too bad. So we've moved, we can't do anything else, I have no more actions. Why don't you go ahead and just run on in here, like the maniac you are. I do only have the one attack. What's unstable? Magic that empowers unstable creatures is prone to ebbing and flowing with the tide of battle. Any critical strike on an unstable enemy will kill them outright. Well, go for a hit. Big ol' miss. Fine. We do have a close combat attack and a ranged, so we'll try this with you. So we'll do a quick stab here. Excellent. I can go for either target with a shot. Let's try back there. Complete whiff. There is enough magic ability. But nobody must be in range for any of our... We can't do the Shadow Bolt. I think Shadow Bolt would be fine, but we can't. The Shadow Daggers have to be next to, and then there's healing, and nobody needs healing, so nothing we can do. Oh, I went for the back line. So we can see through, and they can see through as well. That's something I wasn't quite sure of. Let's just go ahead and chop away. Miss. We'll give you an opportunity, I guess. I could take just a ranged shot. If I move next to him, I can't do both, so we have to kind of choose. Let's just move up. Take the ranged shot. Another miss. Fine. Herman Grundle. If we do the daggers, we will hit our own guy with it as well. So I think we just do a basic attack here. Oh, we hit him, but we didn't kill him. Not enough damage. This area would hit my own guys. This same, it hits adjacent targets. So the Shadow Daggers attacks target adjacent enemy as well as anyone standing to the target's left or right. Well, actually, in this case, we're opposite. We're not left or right, so maybe we'd be fine with the Shadow Daggers. Let's see. Nope, doesn't matter. Alright, fine. We find a long sword, 3 to 5 damage, for marauders or wizards. I guess we could take a look. I don't think it's going to be better than what you have. It's probably exactly the same. Yes. We're using a short sword, 1 to 3. Actually, it is better, 3 to 5. Alright, sure, we'll swap that out. It's unfortunate that you zapped Ungrim here. He doesn't look very happy about it. He's looking at him very accusingly, I would have to say. We've done all our actions. There's only one way to go, so that's the way we'll go. Let's have you lead. Nothing? Okay. How much does it cost to do a heal? It's 4. Okay, we'll have to wait then. We can maybe do a heal on him if we get enough magic. I don't really want to use the bandages unless I have to, because I'm assuming once we're using them, they're gone. Only 2, that's unfortunate. So we can't do a heal. Let's go ahead and open the next room. Also clear. Nothing in it. Nothing to interact with, it seems like, as well. Dwarves are slow. Now we've got enough. We probably should move, though, first. That's as far as you can get. Let's You are a very slow, tanky boy. We can't even get out, so get up there. Do I have to be adjacent for my healing mist? I don't think so. But just in case, we'll move next to him. Go ahead and cast it, because we might as well. Okay, I'm gonna have... I don't know, should we wait? Maybe we should wait. Yeah, let's wait a turn. There's no turn limits on this, so we might as well be careful. Or not. Attacked by giant rats and skeleton militia. Oh, they just surrounded us from all directions. I mean, we're kind of stuck here. That's unfortunate. Well, I did not expect that. Let's just start chopping. Good deal. Death blow, but the follow-up missed. Another unfortunate miss. We do have our Shadow Bolt if we have enough. No, we don't. There's no Winds of Magic actually in this turn. That's unfortunate. So I can do a close combat attack and do a ranged. We'll do a quick stab here. Another death blow, so we got a chance to shoot. You're just a militia. Hit the rat. Nope. Fine. Go for the skeleton. I could use my ability here, but we're not hurt yet, so I think it's fine. We got a counterattack there. Ooh, big hit on our elf. I do have enough for a heal, so we'll probably do that on her. She got pretty wrecked. Is the counterattack like an ability or something that you have? No, it's not listed. I'm not sure why we got a counterattack off there. If I had to guess, there's a chance of that happening and it just hasn't been explained to us, or I forgot and it was explained in the tutorial. Yeah, I think we just heal. We are kind of stuck here, though. Alright. Just absolutely ruining everybody here. Yeah, look at that. Alright. Prayer beads. So just some junk we can sell. Yeah, I think we do Healing Mist here. Get some health back. We can open the next room. I mean, we might as well. Rescue the Herbalist. Yeah, this is not the quest that I selected. The warriors enter what appears to be some kind of ad hoc dungeon prison. They see at the back of the room a cage, and within it, someone motionless. The warriors are unable to determine the condition of the prisoner, or if it is the herbalist. Before they can investigate, you're surrounded by enemies. One gigantic spider, 4 night goblins with bows. That is a gigantic spider. Yeah, see surprise attacks. Starting your turn, there's a chance one of the heroes notices something interrupts your magic users while they draw their power. More often than not, the thing being noticed is a group of fierce enemies bearing down on your party, throwing you into unexpected combat. So we had that. We had the death blow come in. Was there anything on like a counterattack? I don't see anything. Gigantic spider. Giant spiders are big, but gigantic spiders are far larger. So huge the forest goblins have been known to ride them into battle. But gigantic spiders are far more than just mounts. They're towering monstrosities that can carve through a warrior's armor with a single slice of chitinous legs. And night goblins with bows. It's not just the spear-armed night goblins that the warriors will happenstance on their quest. The hooded greenskins have been known to wield short bows, sending badly fletched arrows into the air only to dink against a cave wall or disappear into the darkness. Occasionally an arrow will strike its target, the crude but heavy flint arrowheads gouging an eye or slicing through muscle. Warriors beware. So, yeah, quite a big room. This is the final room here. I don't see the guy in here, so he's not modeled. You have 28 health. Okay, yeah, we definitely want you on him, that's for sure. So, you're pretty healthy. Why don't you go out here? We can't attack diagonally. That's fine. Let's go for a big ol' swing. Nice. Something popped up for Great Axe. Great Axe. Dwarven Great Axes are powerful weapons, but can only be wielded by the finest warriors. But even then, there's a chance of the warrior losing balance and tripping. If this happened, the warrior spends the rest of their turn trying to stand back up and may do nothing else. Conversely, if a Great Axe makes a critical strike, it causes significantly more damage than usual. So, a downside to a weapon, that's unfortunate. Almost clicked leave dungeon there. Do not leave the dungeon. I can't make it to any of them. Let's just hem in the spider and chop away. Nice big hit. Wow. Already got him down to 3. Can maybe try to finish him off then. I'd have to use magic though. We can try for a hit from here around the corner. Big ol' whiff. Unfortunate. Spells. We've got the shadow daggers, but it would hit one of my own people. I don't really want to do that. I guess it's counting our fighting before as part of this turn, so that's too bad. Let's see how badly you hit. I mean, 8's pretty rough. I wonder if the distance matters for their accuracy here. They did go for that guy. We got skeleton archers showing up now too. Great. Where are they? Back behind me. Awesome. That's super helpful. Well. If you can go deal with them, maybe? Maybe. Excellent hit. Missed the shot, though. That's too bad. We can take that. No winds of magic. We can use a bandage. We might want to. I think for him, we could hit multiple goblins in the back, potentially. That might be worth doing. Let's try for a kill here. I think we need to kill this thing. Okay. Spider's down. I'm assuming it takes an action to use the bandage? Maybe not. Heals 1 to 3 wounds. It's not a lot. Can I just use the bandages on myself? Yes, I can. Seems like. Not much to get me 1. That should be enough to survive a hit from a goblin, I would hope. There's no winds of magic. I could rush in and smack one of them. We're pretty much fully healed up. We've taken 1 point of damage. Might as well give it a shot. Excellent. Mage doing great work, actually. That's everybody. We can use bandages, so it seems like we can just kind of use those freely, which is nice. That might save our lives at some point. But yeah, I think we're doing quite well. Hopefully they're super inaccurate. Shot way down the hall. Ooh, big hit. They do hit hard. Let's see if I can hit you. Okay. If nothing else shows up, I think we should be okay. I've got the magic. We could zap both of them in the back, potentially. I can't really see where you can go. I think he's blocking, so this is actually... I think this looks sort of like something in the ceiling, but it's actually like a fountain on the ground. So we have to go around this way. He's sort of blocking. I could move in. We do have enough for the Shadow Bolt. Let's try to hit both of them. That was kind of weak. We just did a little bit of damage to one. Take a swing. Excellent. Yeah, my warrior... I keep saying warrior. My mage here, Herman Gründel. Gründel has just been killing stuff in the last mission and in this one, actually. I know you're kind of slow, but you can make it, so let's go ahead and go. You're pretty healthy. Excellent. As long as nothing else shows up to attack you, we should be okay. You... I'm going to hang out back here just in case more things do spawn behind me. I don't think it's likely, but it is possible. So we just have the one goblin left to kill. Another shot way down the hall. I've got enough for a heal, but it shouldn't matter here. Let's just go ahead and try to end this. Charge him, kill him. Excellent. That should be it. Hey, we got something. So it is some armor there for a Marauder, +1 toughness. We might have something like that already. After your warriors slay the remnants of the beast, they quickly rush over to the body in a small cell. They quickly identify that it is indeed the herbalist. Dura's Grobby Smasher bashes the primitive cell lock and clumsily rips the door off its hinges. The motionless body in the cell suddenly springs to life and sits up. Oh, thank you. I've been stuck in this cell for days, and I thought I'd never see light again. My name is Merton Alson, and I'm an herbalist. Merton Alson stands up and dusts himself down. As a thank you for saving my life, please accept these herbs to aid you on your adventures. Yeah, it's weird because I swear I clicked on the other mission to do, so we got, wow, a lot more experience. So to get a lot of kills with my Waywatcher, good amount with Herman. What is this? We only healed once, so I'm not sure what exactly those are. We did something that gave us extra XP, that's fine. So now Marburg is uncovered. Yeah, it's so weird. Nobody's good enough to level up yet, right? We're close with you. We got quite a good amount of experience, actually, in that one. We had something for you, didn't we? So currently you're using a hand axe, 1 to 5 damage. Oh, it was this, wasn't it? The Vambrace. +1 toughness. +1 max wound. This is counted as being a bit more worthwhile. Guess I just have to choose? I can take something off? Chance to block. I don't know what percentage that is, so can I just swap that out? Yeah, I can. We can just go with the guaranteed toughness rather than the chance to block. I think we'll do that for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to use him right away. But yeah, I wonder, like that other quest that we had, I swear I clicked on the other quest to do that one. Maybe I messed something up on it. But, so I think we can go back to Siegfriedhof if we want to. It's not giving me any information that we've completed any quests, so I wonder if some of these are just sort of like random, like they're all sort of random side stuff. I don't know. Do we want to keep moving is the question. I suppose we could. I don't know if it really makes a difference. Starland is down here. I don't know that we have to. I kind of want to do like that other mission, so I'm just going to travel back to Siegfriedhof. I don't think there's really anything for me to do here, because we don't have anybody that can level up. I mean, we can take a look at the market, I suppose. Adventurers Guild where we level up. Training grounds. Training grounds is where we level up. Okay, never mind. Adventurers Guild. What was that? Just showing everybody. I think, yeah, this is where we get rid of people, I think. If we want to drop somebody out. We can pray at the temple. Take a look at the market. Let's have somebody else go to the market. We can sell some stuff. Let's sell our junk. And we've got a short sword we can sell as well, for sure. Provisions. A little bit of healing. A fine pistol. Yeah, a lot of stuff very expensive. You can kind of see 3,500 for a mace, just depending on the quality of the items. You don't have any bandages. Takes the whole turn. Since we did use a bandage, I'm tempted to get something else to replace it. Potion of healing, I mean, 50 is not bad. How about we buy that? So who used the bandage? It was you, wasn't it? No. You? Did we just get them replaced? Did the auto come back? No, it was you. You used it. Okay. Yeah, so you can have the potion of healing because you don't have any healing otherwise. Yeah, so it does matter. They don't come back, which makes perfect sense. I just wanted to make sure that's actually how things work in the game. Okay. I think that's it for the market. Nothing too crazy. Quests are an adventurer's bread and butter. Completing white ones will open up new sections of the world map. Quests belonging to the settlement you are in are colored red. For example, the miserable minstrel you just bumped into in town can be found in the red dungeon just to the west. These are tough, but yield better rewards. Good luck. I feel like that should have popped up already. So here, we just did that one. I think it's just giving us the opportunity to do stuff. Interesting. Did I might have clicked on the wrong one? I don't know. But yeah, I kind of want to do all the side quests, get as much XP as I can. It looks like we can repeat quests, though, which is interesting. Didn't we get an item from that guy? Didn't he give us some herbs or something? Wasn't that the whole point? Does anybody have anything weird? Because there's nothing in my inventory. Nobody has anything equipped that seems to make sense for that. Weird. Because I don't see that we got any items related to like healing herbs or anything either. All right, yeah, we'll come back next time and we'll do the Rescue Caspar Bedian quest, fighting the undead. I might take out, since it's undead, we might bring our witch hunter then specifically. But yeah, this has been more of Warhammer Quest. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.